Join us as we honor the stars, visionaries, and icons who passed between July 1st and 10th, 2016 in the United States. Noel Neal. She was born in November 1920 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 95 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was an extended illness. An American actress who was the first to play Lois Lane on screen in the 1948 film serials. She later replaced Phyllis Coates in the television series Adventures of Superman. She became the definitive Lois Lane for a generation of fans. John McMartin. He was born in August 1929 and he died in July 2016. His age was 86 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from cancer. An American actor of stage, film, and television, he was a 5-time Tony Award nominee, originating iconic roles in Stephen Sondheim musicals like Follies. He was also known for his film role in Sweet Charity and television appearances on Law & Order. Michael Cimino. He was born in February 1939 and he died in July 2016. His age was 77 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American film director whose career was marked by extreme highs and lows. He won Academy Awards for Best Picture and Best Director for his Vietnam War epic, The Deer Hunter. His follow-up, Heaven's Gate, was a critical and financial failure that notoriously bankrupted United Artists. Norman Abbott. He was born in July 1922 and he died in July 2016. His age was 93 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American vaudevillian, actor, producer, and television director who worked on many classic sitcoms of the 1950s and 1960s. He was the nephew of comedian Bud Abbott. He directed episodes of Get Smart, The Brady Bunch, and Sanford and Son. Vaughn Harper. He was born in March 1945 and he died in July 2016. His age was 71 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from diabetes. A legendary American radio personality in New York City, his velvet voice and Quiet Storm late-night program on WBLS defined the R&B ballad format for decades. He was known for his signature sign-off and deep connection with his listeners. Sidney Schanberg. He was born in January 1934 and he died in July 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. An American journalist who won a Pulitzer Prize for his coverage of the genocide in Cambodia. His friendship with Cambodian assistant Dith Pran was the subject of the film The Killing Fields. He was a long-time reporter and columnist for the New York Times. Tom Ma. He was born in October 1942 and he died in July 2016. His age was 73 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from a stroke. An American radio talk show host and sportscaster based in Baltimore. He was a long-time host on WCBM and famously covered the Baltimore Orioles, calling their 1983 World Series win. He was known for his conservative political commentary. Alfie McCourt. He was born in July 1940 and he died in July 2016. His age was 75 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An Irish-American writer and the youngest brother of Pulitzer Prize-winning author Frank McCourt. He wrote the memoir A Long Stone's Throw, detailing his own experiences growing up in Limerick and living in New York. He was known for his gentle wit and storytelling. Clifford Vose. He was born in April 1937 and he died in July 2016. His age was 79 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from a fall. An American civil rights activist and motorcycle builder. He was a member of SNCC, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, was designed and built the iconic Captain America and Billy Choppers used in the film Easy Rider, though he was uncredited for decades. Jack C. Taylor. He was born in April 1922 and he died in July 2016. His age was 94 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was a brief illness. An American businessman who founded Enterprise Rent-A-Car. He started the company in the basement of a car dealership and grew it into the largest car rental company in North America. He named the company after the USS Enterprise, the aircraft carrier he served on in the Second World War. Abner J. Mikva. He was born in January 1926 and he died in July 2016. His age was 90 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from bladder cancer. An American politician, federal judge, and legal scholar, he served in all three branches of the federal government as a United States representative from Illinois, a chief judge of the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals, and White House counsel to President Bill Clinton. William L. Armstrong. He was born in March 1937 and he died in July 2016. His age was 79 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from cancer. An American businessman and politician who served as a United States Senator from Colorado from 1979 to 1991. A Republican, he was a leading conservative voice on economic policy. After leaving the Senate, he served as the president of Colorado Christian University. Marion Birdson. She was born in August 1925 and she died in July 2016. Her age was 90 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death were complications from pancreatic cancer surgery. An American politician and educator, she was the first woman to serve in both the California State Assembly and the California State Senate. She was known for her focus on education reform and local government issues during her long career. Larry Bach. He was born in September 1959 and he died in July 2016. His age was 56 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was pancreatic cancer. An American biotech entrepreneur and science education advocate. He founded or co-founded over 40 life science companies. Bach also created the United States Science and Engineering Festival to inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers. Robert E. Cooper Sr. He was born in October 1920 and he died in July 2016. His age was 95 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was a brief illness. An American jurist who served on the Tennessee Supreme Court from 1974 to 1990. He authored hundreds of opinions and served as Chief Justice. He was highly respected for his legal mind and integrity within the state's judiciary. Harold A. Linstone. He was born in June 1924 and he died in July 2016. His age was 92 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A German-born American mathematician and futurist, he was a pioneer in the field of technological forecasting and helped develop the Delphi method for structuring group communication. He was the longtime editor of the journal Technological Forecasting and Social Change. Alfred G. Knudsen. He was born in August 1922 and he died in July 2016. His age was 93 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American physician and geneticist, He formulated the two-hit hypothesis or Knudsen hypothesis in 1971, which explains the relationship between hereditary and non-hereditary cancer. His work was fundamental to the understanding of tumor suppressor genes. William H. McNeill. He was born in October 1917 and he died in July 2016. His age was 98 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. A preeminent American historian and professor at the University of Chicago. His seminal book, The Rise of the West, in 1963 challenged the Eurocentric view of history and emphasized the interaction between different civilizations. He was a pioneer of the world history. Seth Rich. He was born in January 1989 and he died in July 2016. His age was 27 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was homicide, gunshot wounds. An American employee of the Democratic National Committee (DNC), he was murdered in Washington, D.C. in what police suspected was a botched robbery. His death became the subject of numerous conspiracy theories, which have been widely debunked. Howard Reifer. He was born in January 1924 and he died in July 2016. His age was 92 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American academic and pioneer in the field of decision analysis and game theory. He was a professor at Harvard University and helped found the Kennedy School of Government. His work focused on how people make decisions under uncertainty. Elie Wiesel. He was born in September 1928 and he died in July 2016. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was a long illness. A Romanian-born American writer, professor, political activist, and Holocaust survivor. He authored 57 books, including Night, a work based on his experiences as a prisoner in Auschwitz and Buchenwald. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1986. Roscoe Brown. He was born in March 1922 and he died in July 2016. His age was 94 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American educator and one of the Tuskegee Airmen, the pioneering group of African American military pilots in the Second World War. He commanded the 100th Fighter Squadron and was credited with shooting down a German jet. He later served as president of the Bronx Community College. Mike Moore. He was born in September 1956 and he died in July 2016. His age was 59 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. An American professional football player who was a running back. He played for the Houston Oilers in the NFL. He played college football at Middle Tennessee State University. Your support keeps their memories alive. Like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more stories of those who made history.